right, so what did you think about the Salt Lake City reunion looks?
I think everyone looked good. I think a couple were like snoozers. I loved the color scheme, and I think everyone actually like nailed it, and they were all good on point. Usually, you have like someone who just totally missed the mark, and it just drives me crazy. Like, you know, the game. You like, why are we messing this up? Anyway, so
Like Whitney's bright yellow. Do you remember that bright yellow dress she wore that was like Forever 21
yeah,
weirdness? And you're like, what is
yeah.
happening? What club were you supposed to be going to, but ended up here on a reunion couch? Like,
Yeah,
what?
I know. So I think everyone looked like pretty classy. I will say, I think, well, except for Brittany. Sorry. I actually like forgot to even put Brittany in my notes. I remember she was wearing something sparkly, but it was totally giving me like high school, like winter formal situation. Did not like it. Um, but so we're gonna start with Bronwyn. I did not like it. Bronwyn loves her big old sleeves, and I do not. She was wearing a red number. It was like short in the front, long train in the back, big long sleeves, big frillies on the side and around the neck. V cut. I did go to her Instagram and I saw her post about it. And her dress actually was worn by Carly Kloss at the Met Gala. And it's a Carolina Herrera dress that was brought out of archive, and they, modified it to fit her body. And I mean, it was her. It was giving Bronwyn vibes for sure. And then she had like a clutch, and it's like, tell me it's your first reunion without telling me it's your first reunion. Like no one brings bags to reunions unless you're Kathy Hilton, and then you bring your freaking Neverfull and.
Maybe it's her emotional support clutch. We don't know.
Sure. I mean, she needed her gloss, I'm sure, and I don't know what else, but like, I don't know. There's a time and a place for a bag, and that's not the time and a place for a bag. So, what did you think about it?
Okay, how about you go through all of your
Okay.
comments? Because I just have these little rapid fire. I just did like 2 to 3 words because they were all pretty underwhelming for
Yeah.
me, except like a couple.
Yeah.
So just tell us all of yours, and then I'll just rapid fire my shit
Okay.
because it was really just like,
I know.
okay.
So next, yeah, boring Whitney. Like that looks like it came from Dillard's, honestly. I mean, it was a strapless red body fitting, like it had a big high wide slit on one leg. You see like the whole thigh. Um Shoes were like gold strappy around her ankle. I mean, it was giving nothing. I think her hair was cute. Like it was like a cute little blunt like bob. Um that was cute, but again, like Dillard's winter formal. Like this is reunion, This is our time for the couture and the gowns and like bring it. And so
Which is why I'm so surprised you didn't like Bronwyn's. Because I thought Bronwyn's was very housewife-esque, especially like Potomac housewife, as they always wear huge gowns. Dubai, the two that they had, big
yeah.
gowns. So I'm surprised you didn't care for
Okay.
Bronwyn's as much.
Bronwyn's was good for reunion. It was. She did bring a reunion dress. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I just didn't like it. But I hate like the frillies. Like, no, those are not for me. So that's just, I just didn't like the dress itself. But yes, she was the one. I think it was her and Mary. So we have Mary next. She's in a beautiful like dark red, and the sleeves have these gold feathers, and then gold feathers at the end. There's a train. I hated her like metal like chest armor necklace that she was wearing. But her outfit gave me like Hunger Games ceremony vibes, She looked great. I love her hair. I think that, is it different from this season? I don't know. It was looking beautiful. It's like an ombre with like golden honey at the ends, and I thought she looked good.
I think we've seen that hair before. I just think the curl and the wave of it was more like, it was, you could tell, like very professionally done for the reunion versus like how we see them during the season
Yeah,
sometimes.
for sure. Yes. She looked great. She had that glam. Angie, I'm pretty sure is my favorite. I loved the color of her dress. It was like a beautiful, like purplish pink. Strapless. So many wore strapless. And like a corset top, and then this big poofy skirt with like a slit. And I think she looked great. Oh, her necklace was like stunning, dripping in diamonds.
Yes, I think others really needed to not be afraid of
Mm-hmm.
jewelry in these
Yes,
dresses.
that was a thing. I was like, where is everyone's jewelry? It was her necklace. The only ones I really noted was her necklace, Mary's, I hated, and then Meredith. And so Meredith wore her own jewelry, of course, and it was from her Ruby Stardust jewelry collection. And so she actually took that collection as inspo. She knew she wanted to wear it, so she wore like a ring, a bracelet, I think, or like a couple of rings, earrings, and necklace. And then Brooks designed her dress with her jewelry as the inspiration. And
Oh, cute! I didn't
oh,
know he did
yeah,
that.
she had posted it on her Instagram page. And
Go Brooksky.
yeah, so she has like a corset top, straps, and then like form fitting. Her dress was fully bejeweled, probably like Swarovskis everywhere, and then it had some big stones throughout, cinched in at the waist. I think she looked great. But of course, it was all a branding moment, and she even has a picture in what she posted on Instagram eating her caviar. Just like,
These ladies cannot miss a branding moment. I texted you earlier and I was like, have you seen like the latest seasons of Miami? You said no. I said, okay. Lisa's Vita tequila dinner that she did in last week's episode was giving Larsa just doing any sort of event with whatever product she's selling. And I know people will get mad that I'm comparing Lisa Barlow to Larsa Pippen, but only in the sense of pushing product down our
yeah.
throats. And Meredith can also be in that category of, we get it. We know what you're trying to sell us. Now please stop.
In Meredith's post of her, my reunion look, she promoted Meredith Marks jewelry, Brooks Marks clothing, and Meredith Marks caviar. So it's like, wow.
I mean, that's impressive. Honestly, I didn't read anyone's caption in the reunion pictures that they posted. I just went and screenshotted them and then did my own post.
Bronwyn had posted, I was going to write it down, but I decided it was too much and it wasn't worth it. But when she posted in about her dress and explaining that it was from the Met Gala, and that for the Met Gala look, it was supposed to resemble like American Beauty and in a rose. And that her concept of it was like the blossoming of friendships in the future, and, after like observing herself, she wants to like mend things. I don't know, I can't remember, in and out, but yeah, that's, she wrote.
Blossoming of friendships. I would have loved if she had put little pictures of the girls inside like the flower
God.
fluffs on her shoulders. That would have been camp.
Oh, yeah, she is very.
Okay, Lisa's. What do you think about Lisa's?
I liked Lisa's, honestly. It was like a beautiful dark. You didn't like it? I love fringe. I'm pretty sure that I lived like a past life in the 1920s and I was like a flapper girl, because I love like fringe flapper girl dresses so much, and that's what it was giving. So that's probably why I like it. But I think the color was really pretty. It was like a deep purple. It was kind of giving like the Pantone Color of the Year Mocha Mousse vibes. So I feel like she was,
Color was
yeah.
gorgeous, everything else was trash. Also, I get that those dresses cost more than my monthly salary, and I am currently in an oversized shirt with pajama pants on, but I still get to judge.
Absolutely. I mean, that's what we're here to do. But yeah, she also had like no jewelry on. I mean, she had her normal diamonds on her fingers, and then I think just like studs or something very simple in her ears. I honestly couldn't even see anything, but no bracelets. Her neckline wouldn't have allowed for a necklace, but it was odd. It's like this is a reunion. And then Heather, she was boring also. I mean, her dress was pretty, but again, like a high school prom, another strapless red. I saw a TikTok of her and Whitney together, and Heather's like, "We match. We always end up matching," and like they were just both wearing red strapless dresses. I mean, Heather's was like chiffon and like pleated and had a big slit. And it was pretty, but again, like no jewelry, no nothing. So
I mean, if this is how we're starting 2025 with housewife reunions, these are the looks we're getting. I'm gonna be highly disappointed, and I can't wait to talk shit.
yes. So let's hear your opinion.
Okay, I'm just gonna do rapid fire real quick. Angie's was giving 80s poof, bubblegum, Pepto Bismol pink. I love Angie though. She's one of my favorite housewives. I'm obsessed with her. Angie, I love you, but the dress, what the hell? But I guess it's that bubble style on the bottom that everyone's
Yeah.
doing. Ariana Grande had that silver one that looked like a fucking exercise ball on the bottom, those yoga
Right, which
balls.
I don't like, and I typically don't like a bubble skirt. I don't know why it wasn't giving bubble skirt to me. It was giving volume, and I guess now that you say bubble skirt, yeah, it probably is a bubble skirt. But I don't know. I liked it, but it's fine. To each their own. We're all our opinion.
Exactly. And this is my opinion. But I expected more, but she still looked gorgeous. She could wear a garbage bag
yeah.
and still be a gorgeous human being. So I love Angie forever. Bronwyn was giving fiery, feisty, feminist. I said it was reunion appropriate because it was big. The dress could have been a little longer, like maybe the juxtaposition of the short dress with the long train maybe was kind of funky. I loved it. I thought it was very reunion appropriate. Mary was giving gladiator chic. Meredith was giving old, like Hollywood, Jemmy vibes, kind of like rich wife, smoking a long
Yeah,
cigarette, with like a martini in her hand, which
absolutely.
is totally Meredith's vibe. So I liked it. I love the color on her. Lisa was giving David's Bridal. Heather was also giving David's Bridal, but the Good Time Girl
Oh my gosh.
collection. This would have been a good time for sustainability. I wanted Heather to rewear her red dress with the heart bubble things that she wore to the Bezos party. I loved that dress, and I think a lot of people thought it was ugly, but I loved it. I think Heather just should have reworn that and saved her money. Brittany, Sequence Queen, I wasn't mad at it. I thought it was cute. She's giving color. She needed like a big necklace and small earrings, or big earrings, no necklace, but it looked very plain. Just like you said with Whitney's and Heather's, there was like no jewelry happening. And Whitney was giving me also David's Bridal, but the After Dark collection because hers had that really high slit on her leg.
Yeah. Yeah. It's, meh. I probably don't like Britney's because I don't like Britney. So
And this is where we disagree. Well, yeah, it's I'm excited.